Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima. I'm here with another guidance session. This is going to be a coffee cup reading for the month of March 2023 for the sign of Pisces. If you're a Pisces sun, moon, or rising, or if you're not, you're a cusp watcher and you're watching it on behalf of someone who's very dear to your heart, and they are a Pisces, and you would like to know how March is going to be unfolded for them, this could be the video that you might want to watch. Thank you so much everyone for supporting my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I hope you like the kind of work that I do in this channel. That's the case, please subscribe, and there are more videos that you can find in the playlists, and you can watch them and get the guidance and messages whenever you are guided to. I also want to thank you all who reached out for private readings. Thanks for your patience. And if you're interested, you can find my email address in the About tab and reach out to me for a private reading. With that, let's start the reading. Let's see how March is going to be unfolded for Pisces, this important month in 2023. Wow. A lot of you Pisces. Well, number one, I see some of you are you're traveling. You're taking a trip. I clearly see some of you in a plane, and I see that you have placed your mask, not a emergency mask, but a for the health. You have a mask. You might have a cold, or the guidance is if you're traveling, try to be careful about the environment, or maybe you don't want to get sick. So I see that you are sitting in an airplane or in a bus or a train, but you're putting your mask. There is a little bit of there is a chance that you get sick, Pisces. Be careful. Saturn is entering your sign in March, early March, and that can bring a little bit of hardship, restrictions, responsibilities, some hardships or some karmic things for you. So be aware that can come in a form of a flu or sickness. So be aware. If you're traveling specifically, make sure that you have arrangements to make sure that your health is good, your well-being. Take a lot of water, be hydrated if you're traveling. On the other hand, I see you are a lot of Pisceans are calm. Like things might be, how can I say, surprisingly calm in March for you, at least in the beginning. Um, for a lot of you, it's because there's good karma coming back to you that will help your life, help your situation. And surprisingly, I see calmness for you. I hope that all of you Pisces that are watching, you're gonna receive very good karma from Saturn. Specifically, if you have been good to your parents, to your elderly, you have been good with your responsibilities, with your children, with your kids, you have 3 fantastic years thanks to Saturn, who's going to take care of you. Well, very beautiful energy here. I see you're laying on your back, laying down. Um, Again, an energy of playfulness, relaxation, happiness is there for me. Some of you are even looking at yourself in the mirror. You might want to do some plastic surgery or beauty procedures for your hair, face, skin, anything. And there is a beautiful big fish in your lap, or on your lap, or on big money that you're winning, Pisces. This is great. For a lot of you, well, I'm receiving a lot of downloads, Pisces. That's why if I go very quick and I speak fast, it's because of that. Same thing happened for Aquarius reading. There was a lot of downloads and readings, and that kind of exhausted me. But I'm trying to get as much as I can translated for you from the energy so that you can have them. So bear with me. So I see that there's big money coming in on your lap. It can be a position, something that you buy. It just a big chunk of money, a huge opportunity, a big win, a big job that you will land on, or even a property, big thing, inheritance that come to you. You might even buy a land. I also can say that you will be coming out of this this issue that you always had making your mind. It was always hard for you because the Pisces is two fish going in the opposite direction, and sometimes it confuses you what you want to do and where you want to go or what kind of person you are. But I see in March, energies are settling, and one of these fish is much in power and can show you the guide. It can guide you maybe between your heart and head, between your heart and between your wisdom. One of them is taking action and then guiding you, which gives you a lot of peace of mind. And this is something that experienced, you never experienced, or you barely experienced, and it's actually very good for you. You can come out of that confusion that you always had, that restlessness that was causing because of these two different directions that you were always pulled into. Saturn can help you, give you some direction. You will be more real, you will be more realistic. The decisions that you make are going to be very much solid, real, reality, realistic, and then you can solidify those plans or ideas. You might have been very much daydreaming all your life, but now those dreams can actually have the potential to come and solidify in reality. I see a beautiful tree here, and it's a moving tree. You can be moving, you can be living some situations, and I see that maybe even your parents are waving goodbye to you, or some people that you have spent a lot of time with them, co-workers, people, neighbors, friends, even family. You're saying goodbye, waving goodbye, and you're taking all your belongings, you're taking your life. I see a tree that's moving and is taking everything with them, and which is actually great. A lot of messages. Some of you have a family that or people that you know as family, but they're not really your family. You are thinking about them, or you have always considered them as family. Someone who always you love to have a family with. You always envisioned yourself with this man or woman to have a family, to build a family, have kids with them, and this was always in your fantasy, and you always dreaming about it. But now there's a potential for that to come on down on the earth, and this dream can actually come into the surface of your life, and you will be shocked if this happens, if this person comes to you, ask for you to for you to have a family, to start living together, or even to tell you that they love you. This can very much happen. March is a month, Pisces, that, as I mentioned once, and I'm going to repeat here now for the last time, this month can form your dreams, can bring your dreams from reality, from the dreamy world to the actual world, and it can sit in front of you and look into your eyes. Your dreams can be born, and that's exactly is what the mercy of Saturn for some of you who have done good, who are waiting for a good karma, specifically from your parents. I see your parents, they're waving to you. If they're here, they are supporting you, and the good karma that you did help them, or grandparents, or any seniors that you are helping and taking care of them, those good karmas are coming back to you and helping you. And if your parents or those people have passed, they're absolutely certainly sending you light and blessing from the other side. And it can come in the form of health, recovery, healing, money, love, and realization of your dreams. I can very vividly see that some of you will see your dreams come true, and you cannot believe that. You might even start running around in the home, yelling and running in the street, or just going for a quick run because you can't take anything like that as the reality. Things come into reality. A lot of money can come in your hand. Maybe some of you will have actual bills and money in your hand that you will touch. Somehow, maybe you have to cash a check or walk with money, like a cash kind of money, more often, and you feel it. Hmm. Some of your friends or people that you were in the social media, and they were not actually in your real life, they might come into your real life. You might meet them, see them, visit them, have a coffee, maybe even their family, and you might go visit people that you never saw, you never encountered with them, you never hugged them, you never kissed them, you never felt them. You will go there, and some of you will take trips to go there, to unknown places, places that have been your dreams to go, which is fantastic. Think about what you want, the most important dreams that you have. This can come to realization, this can come to manifestation. Saturn will solidify, Saturn would put limits. So Saturn would pick dreams that you want and bring them into the world for you, give birth to them. Be very nice with Saturn and be thankful. Don't be scared of Saturn. Saturn is going to put some restrictions, but for you is on your dreams in a good way, and it's going to reward you for your hard work during the last 30 years. And it's actually being fantastic. I'm receiving a very good energy, a very good vibe from this Saturn transition in your life or in your sign. Again, a female energy, Pisces. I see you buying beautiful dresses. You might be selected to talk somewhere, present, perform a show. If you have had an audition, it's going to be a yes. You will be successful. There's somewhere that many people are sitting, and you might go up on the stage to talk, to give a presentation. If you have a scientific thing or a work that you need to present or defend, it will be great. You will wear white, color white or gold or a light yellow or golden is going to be very nice with you. Some of you are doing some hair extensions. There are a lot of eyes on you. Everyone who was dreaming of having you or being with you is now seeing you as a real person, and they'll be like, oh, this person is real, I can have them. Again, a lot of meetups, a lot of meetings, datings with people that they always knew you from the social media or from um, working from far or remote, those might come into realization during at least 3 years. For a lot of you Pisces, I see the opportunity to connect with someone physically and get married, get a family, have a family, move in with someone. I certainly see that people are so interested. And I remember I always told you, Pisces, be patient, hang in there. And it's not time yet, but I can tell you that with Saturn coming into your house, it is coming, and chains of events is happening. I see elephants coming back to back, and they're bringing different things. There might be opportunities for you to know different people from other countries. You might go to different countries. Maybe you used to go but nothing happened, but this time things are different, energies are changing, everything is changed around you. um, you are more real, Pisces. It looked like before people didn't notice you, it was like you are a ghost, or people couldn't come around you, they thought you're not real, or this thing is too good to be true. But now I feel like things are, you're coming down on the earth, you're coming as a body that people can see and appreciate and touch, and they want to get close to. They want to know this Pisces. They want to touch, they want to talk to this attractive Pisces. It's not a dream anymore. Opportunities are landing. Be open and don't say no to people. There might be multiple love scenarios or job and opportunity scenarios or moving or work scenarios. Don't say no to one or two of them as soon as you secured one, or if you see one is coming better than the other, don't block the others. Let the blessing flow into your life, because when Saturn blesses you, it will bless in a very good way. And it's until eternity. What Saturn builds is very hard to break, and it stays with you forever. If you're in a romance, if you're in a relationship, if you start something, it's going to be life last. It's going to be very prosperous and great. And all the signs, all the planets are now straight. It's a great time for wedding, for getting married. Someone might tell you that they are in love with you, someone that you always waited for them to talk. This message is gonna land on your lap or something. They might even put a rose on your lap, something that you will see, you will realize, you will feel. um, Try to do some meditation, try to do some time sensation, try to realize where you are, try to listen all the voices, noises around you, and tell yourself that they are real. Touch your blanket, touch your pillow, feel the softness, and tell yourself that they are real. The coldness, the warmth, and the smells, um, anything that you drink, the air blow in your nose, down, deep down in your lungs, notice and tell yourself that it's real and you are real. And now real things are happening for you, Pisces. A lot of you could be pregnant, could become pregnant and be mothers. Specifically, if you're female, you can be mothers, and of course if you're male you can be a father. You might have a family. Again, I'm seeing you even, um, it's just something that you always wished for, you always wanted, and now it's coming down to the earth as a package and it's going to be delivered to you. Very beautiful energy. If you have a tree around your home, or maybe you move somewhere that there's a beautiful tree, connect with the tree. If you can plant a tree, if you are able to, in a park or somewhere, which is okay. Someone is giving you a go ahead. The universe, the angels are giving you the thumbs up. They're like, yes, go. The yes answer is going to be heard, and it's going to be released for you. Big movements in your life is happening. Someone is getting married, and I see that the wedding dress has a very long tail, and it might be a garden party, or it might be somewhere which is a garden, or maybe close to the ocean is the ceremony. It's a windy day, beautiful trees I can see, and I see a beautiful arch of flowers. It's sometime in end of spring or beginning of summer. I can even smell the beautiful smell of the flowers in the air. Things are changing. You might not be the same person that you were last year, Pisces. In a few months, big changes are happening in your life. Some of you will find your dream work, the career that you always wanted to have. Um, there is some mean of transportation. I see a boat. It's a small, but it's very solid. Again, everything is solid now. I feel the energy of being solid. Don't say, oh, this is not a big affair, or this is not very glamorous, or it's not tempting. It doesn't need to be. As long as it's solid and reliable, that's all you want. And I see solid offers, reliable people around you. You need to wait. I mean, you have been waiting, and now you need to trust. You can uh, you can trust the universe, and the universe will send things for you. Things that you always wanted to do will be happening in a way that you can't even believe how this happened. For example, you always wanted to go to that travel trip, you always wanted to go to this trip, and it was always difficult. How should I arrange? How much money? Who can help me? How can I take time off? But somehow the universe gives you the package wrapped in golden paper, and it's like, here you go, you can take this trip right now. So I'm saying that the universe is giving you the blessing right like that. Again, pregnancy for some of you definitely there. Even after a bunch of unsuccessful pregnancies, I can say that this is happening. For some of you, it's with a different person. Maybe you were not meant to be a parent with your previous spouse or the person who was in your life. I see that now you can, with a new person, you're going to have kids. And this might be unbelievable. Maybe you have even forgotten this hope that you had. Maybe you gave away this hope of being a parent because you thought it's too late, or it never happened, or it's not meant to be. But it is. March is the beginning of unexpected happiness for you. So I'm very happy that I see that. Some of you for um, getting pregnant, you might need to go to different doctors. You might need to change your doctor. You're setting the lab that you go, the healthcare provider that you go. You might need to change that. There is a change that needs to happen. Um, I see someone is traveling to Paris. I see you eating coffee and croissant, and you're having a lot of fun. A lot of travels, end of April, May, and towards the summer. You might go back to back travels, or you might go on a trip that you visit many countries in once. You might even take train between countries. Could be Europe or other countries. Might be in the United States. Um, some of you will change the way you dressed up. Maybe you, I don't know, your attire is somehow changing. Maybe you always wear, you always like to wear skirts, and now you put on pants, or you change your style for your hair is going to be different. Maybe you start wearing glasses, or you lose a lot of weight. Some of you will lose a lot of weight. Saturn is coming into your sign. It puts restrictions. You might change your appetite a little bit. You might see that you don't want to eat sweets, for example, or fruits or drinks or even wine. You might quit smoking, or some of you might start smoking or drinking. Things are going to be changed and challenged in your life. Definitely a wedding. Again, I see here someone is supporting you, someone is very much having your back. This person can be in the background in your life, or they can be coming up in your life, imaging from the background to the center, being able to provide provide you with help and assistance. This person would love to have the hand around your shoulder, around your waist, and hug you. You too, when you're together, you seem like one person. Because you stay too close, you stick to each other. And as I said, if you're getting married or if you're finding love in these 2 years, it's going to be solid. So don't worry if it took so long. It's now the best time to solidify a union. If you're into fishing, I see that you can get big fish. Downloads are coming for some of you who are psychics. I see that you will have a lot of downloads abilities. You might feel that you now very clearly see things. It's not sometimes even in the dream. Now you have your gut feeling very strong, helping you, guiding you, and you could be guiding people and helping people as well. There is a microphone, you need to say something, or you might be, as I said, expected to talk and give a speech. Help animals. I see that some of you are helping, bringing food for some animals. Maybe there's a bird, or there's a even fox I see that is injured, and you might bring food for them, or maybe a rabbit. Even if people who are not meaning well to you, I see that you help them. You still keep the responsibility, and Saturn bring the responsibility for you in a good way. And now that you would know a taste of happiness from Saturn, or the kindness of Saturn. Saturn is not always that angry old person who's going to punish. Saturn's mercy is solid, set in stone, and it's not going to be destroyed. So with that, you will learn how to help others, how to help animals, how to be kind, how not to expect anything in relation to what you're doing. Again, I see a lot of animals might become around you. You might, if you live somewhere that there are farm animals, deer, horses, even birds or fox or coyotes, they might come close to you, or maybe stranger cats or dogs come bark, or they come near you. And that's definitely a sign that you're connecting. They want to connect with you. And I see your kindness to them, Pisces, specifically after Saturn moves in your sign, which is after March 7th. Um, some of you are trying to be more spiritual. I see you will open doors of spirituality uh, to you. You might take a travel. You might a trip to somewhere which is spiritual. You come back a different person. You might even become more spiritual. You might be more connected, and this might be a place that you might want to go again and again. You get connected, and this is actually great. Whatever you want is in. Again, I see. Again, I think I said it many times. Whatever you want is in your hands. Mm. And Saturn is giving you the reward. Some of you are taking bath, um, like salt bath or flower bath, warm salt bath, which is very relaxing. I see a relaxing energy for you. There is a lot of talks, a lot of communication. As I said, a lot of people from social media, from unreal events come into your life, and there'll be real people that you start to make friends with. Someone is playing a music, or you're starting your own business. You might start helping a charity or helping people, specifically old people. Try to buy good karma for yourself by helping animals and old people, and also children, orphans. If you can help them, Saturn will be loading you with happiness and with good gifts. Saturn is sometimes like um, Santa. I usually relate Santa to Jupiter, but Saturn could also be a beautiful and happy and very kind Santa. You're very strong. Some of you might even start building bodybuilding or building a facility building something very strong. If you're doing bodybuilding or any kind of exercises, you will be pushed or protected by Saturn, which is actually very good. um, I see romance. Some of you even might be doing it too much. Maybe you have many people that you go out with, a lot of dates, and you might get drunk. Be careful with that. Again, you might be traveling and seeing other people that you don't even remember the next day. But it's going to be a full agenda for you. March is bringing you a lot of new energies, and most of it I see is very, very positive. That was your reading, Pisces. Welcome to March. Happy birthday to all of you, my dear Pisces. I'll try to do a birthday reading for you, Pisces, as soon as I can. And I hope you like it. Until the next time, my dear Pisces, please take care and stay blessed.